Today we are very, very blessed. Very rarely a special saint comes here. Today we are blessed by His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj. Haribo! Maharaj doesn't need any introduction, actually. He's known all over ISKCON. He's an initiating spiritual master in ISKCON. He's a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Tirth Swami Maharaj. He's also a member of spiritual advisor Bhagavad assembly. It's like a very high assembly where they teach you about spirituality and guidance for the whole ISKCON for that one. More than 35 years he spread in Krishna consciousness. He is during his time he had done many projects, including being a president of ISKCON Lagos Temple. There he oversaw the construction of the temple. He was a regional secretary for Nigeria and West Africa. And after that, since 2009, he's taken sannyas initiation. And since then, he's been going all around the world, spreading this Krishna conscious sublime message for that. Maharaj also has done PhD. And this is why he's very special. Like, students and all different sources can really correlate with very well. And the biggest quality of Maharaj is his very easily affable nature. You can go, your personal problem, anything else there, Maharaj can give you Krishna conscious way how to deal with life and everything else there. We were blessed. I was blessed for the last 12 years. That his guidance always there. So, and many other devotees got blessed all over the world by his wonderful guidance, even in India. So without taking too much time, I give you His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj. Hari Bol.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Janavala Girivardhari. Can we Gita? I need Bhagavad Gita. Okay. I think that might be in here. Gopi Janavala Girivardhari. Gopi Janavala Girivardhari. Yasodhanandana Braja Janaranjana. Yasodhanandana Braja Janaranjana. Yasodhanandana Braja Janaranjana. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Jamuna Tira Vanachari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha, Madhava Radha, Madhava Radha. Jaya Radha, Madhava Radha, Madhava Radha. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Jagannatha, Jaya Jagannatha, Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai go Hare Ba, Hare Ba, Hare Ba, Ba Hare Ba. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya. Astotra Satat Sissimat is divine grace, his companion child, till Abhachan Vinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya. Astotra Satat Sissimat is divine grace, till Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada Maharaj Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavini ki jai. Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Si Kahav Si Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Si Advaita Gadadhara Si Vasari Si Gaura Bhaktavini ki jai. Si Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Samakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai. Vrindavan Mathura Dham ki jai. Mayapanavadip Dham ki jai. Jagannathpuri Dham ki jai. Ganga Mai Yamuna Mai ki jai. Srimati Tulsi Devi Bhakta Devi ki jai. Samaveda Bhaktavini ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari. Our glory to the Sama devotees, our glory to Sama devotees, our glory to Sama devotees. All glories to Sister Gaura and Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we'd like to welcome everyone again to this Sunday get-together. This is part of the Sunday festival to hear about Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's teachings. And so today we'll be taking lessons, our point of discussion from the Bhagavad Gita as it is this book. It's called Bhagavad Gita as it is because of some reasons. It could have just been Bhagavad Gita. And we say Bhagavad Gita as it is because there have been many commentaries, translations and commentaries on this very literature. This is a classic literature, spiritual, devotional literature. And a number of scholars, Western scholars and Indian scholars have made some literary works on this Bhagavad Gita, translations and commentaries or purports. But in most cases, the purports don't portray the real meaning of the speaker of Bhagavad Gita. Don't portray the real intent. Why? It's not difficult to understand that. If someone is not close to you, you may not disclose to them where you're hiding your money. You can only tell someone who is very close to you, oh, I have a bank balance in this place. This is where I keep the checkbook. Even your own children, if they're not very close to you, they may not know. Isn't it? Yeah. So if someone is not close to Krishna, they will not understand what Krishna means by statement, because Krishna is unlimited and we are very limited. So commentators who are not close to Krishna, they don't understand, they can't portray what Krishna means in any of his statements. But we have someone who is very close to Krishna, a pure devotee of Krishna, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So his commentaries are authentic because it is in a line of the Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. Krishna Shakti Vinanahe Tara Pravatana. If one is empowered by Lord Krishna, he can spread the message of Krishna consciousness all over the world. And we see that in the life of Prabhupada. If one is not empowered by Lord Krishna, he can't thrive in the matter of permeating the world with Krishna consciousness. It's not an easy job. So the taste of the food is in the eating. If you ask somebody, how does that food taste? He may describe to you here and there, but you don't really have the subjective feeling. It's called hermeneutics, lived experience. You don't have the lived experience of how the food tastes. So you may not really have deep insight about the taste of that food. But someone who has tasted the food, yeah, he has a lived experience. So the pure devotee has a lived experience, understanding the contents of what Krishna says and the meaning. There's one thing, what something is said, the other is the meaning. And so the pure devotee of Lord Krishna can tell us, can interpret, can make some comments about what Krishna says. So, because this Bhagavad Gita was translated and commented by a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, A.C. Bhaktivedanta, Srila Prabhupada. That's why it's called Bhagavad Gita as it is. No strings, no tinges of personal ideology, personal interest. It is as the author wants, as the speaker spoke. So, we tend to say something regarding the current, what is the prescribed religion for this age? Can someone help us? Harinam Kirtan. Harinam Sankirtan. Yes, so that is the Dharma. But we need to eat before we do our work. We eat every day before we go to work. Is there anybody here who fasts every day before going to work? Even those who go to school, at least they drink some milk or they drink some tea or something. They put something in the stomach, isn't it? Yeah. So our job is to spread the holy names. Going to the street to spread the holy names. Coming together to congregationally chant. That is the prescribed religion of this age. But for us to embark on that prescribed duty, we need to have some energies. And those energies have to be sustained. This potential and kinetic energy that enables us to do something, to work. When the energy is in motion, it's kinetic. If it is just dormant, it's potential. It's called potential energy. So we need both the potential energy and kinetic energy. And that is derived from japa. The chanting for personal growth, personal purification, is what helps us to be able to participate in the Sankirtan Jagya, congregational chant. Because we chant means we are eating, and that gives us a lot of impetus to do the work. If you are fasting, you become sluggish, and even sometimes you fast and your sadhana becomes weakened. Oh yeah? So, in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna has mentioned, stressed on this point about how we have to chant his names. Who remember that text in the Gita? Jagyanam Jagyusmi. Who remember that text? Yes? Bhagavad Gita Pandits. Anyone? Krishna said in the Gita that out of sacrifices is his japa. Who knows that verse? Who amongst you has done the Bhakti Sastri? Bhakti Sastri degree? Have done the Bhakti Sastri? Raise up your hand. What? You need to systematically study Prabhupada's books. He wrote these books for us. To distribute these books, we need to understand also the content in these books. And there is a provision for a systematic study of Prabhupada's books. See, we are not another mandir where you go on weekends or you go once in a month and you have darshan and then, you pray to the Lord for some blessings. We are an ashram. Ashram is where spiritual knowledge is cultivated. Cultivation means you understand the theoretical perspective and you implement those strategies in your life to enable a positive devotional development. So we should make knowledge acquisition, spiritual knowledge acquisition as our primary objective when we come to Krishna consciousness. We should read the books. My Guru Maharaj Bhakti Swami, when he was on the planet, when we joined, he would constantly, remind us, read Prabhupada's books. Read Prabhupada's books. Why? He said, so that you don't get cheated by anyone. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you a story. When those Goswamis were on the planet in Vrindavan, and this is very rare in Vedic history, because, Swamis or Acharyas, they are highly respected by everybody. Nobody goes to challenge them. Yeah. But based on content knowledge, content information, spiritual information culture, this woman was empowered to challenge even an Acharya. So if you don't read the book, someone can say anything and then you take it hook, line, and sinker. So here's the deal. When the Goswamis were on the planet, there was this celebrity, Indian celebrity lady, what's her name? Great singer. So she went to Vrindavan, and she wanted to have darshan of Rupa Goswami. So she was trying to book an appointment to have darshan of Rupa Goswami. Talking about reading, knowledge. If you have the knowledge, if someone says something that is contrary, you can ask for explanation. Humbly, you can ask for explanation. Our process is based on speaking, questions, and answers. It's not that the speaker speaks and then he walks away. No, you can't get away. You have to be responsible and be accountable. So a preacher is laden with responsibility and accountability, because you speak something, be ready to be cross-examined with questions. Oh yeah. So the name comes and then it goes. So this lady, that celebrity lady who confronted Rupa Goswami in Vrindavan? So anyway, when I remember the name, I'll tell you. So she sent a message to Rupa Goswami that she wanted to have Rupa's darshan. Rupa was, his name, Mirabai. Mirabai. She Googled Mirabai. She was famous Indian celebrity. So she wanted to have darshan of Rupa Goswami, and Vrindavan, and Rupa Goswami sent a message back that, I'm a Swami. I don't give darshan to women. So you know what Mira did? She sent a message back to Rupa Goswami. She said, I thought that Krishna is the only Purusa. And now we are all Prakriti. So you have become a Purusa now? What she meant was that Krishna is the only male. We are all females. How is it that now you're claiming to be a male? What is that? What am I to understand here? There's a common thing now in vogue. If somebody wants to cross-examine you, he wants to confront you, they say, "Sir, I am confused." I need some clarification. I'm confused about what you said. So here, Mira was asking, I'm confused. Please clarify. Have you become a Purusa? Tell me. So, suppose you are the GBC of this place. You come and you said something, and a female devotee confronts you, Prabhu or Maharaj, what you said, I don't seem to understand. Can you give some reference? How will you feel? You'll be angry. Oh, yeah. I know who we are. We'll be angry. We'll be upset. How dare you? But no, Rupa Goswami took it very kindly. What was his response? He said, yeah, you're right. I made a mistake. You're right. Come have your darshan. Yeah, so we have this attitude of, playing people on the carpet or minimizing people. We feel, I'm a Swami, I'm a Guru. I'm so great, right? Nobody's great anything. Krishna is the only hero in India. We make a joke. Apne hero hai? Are you a hero? So people like to play the role of a hero, but no one is a hero. Krishna is the only hero. And even with Krishna, his devotees can chastise him. Yeah, I remember a case when there was this incident of the lila, the pearls lila. So there was a big festival, a Deepa Malika festival going on in Govardhan, and all the Vrajabasis, they were preparing to go. Fixing up different type of decorations for the females to wear, to put on and go. And one of Krishna's parrots came to inform Krishna that the gopis are preparing wonderful pearls for display at the festival, at the Deepa Malika festival in Govardhan. So Krishna went there with the understanding, with the anticipation that, well, there are many devotees. Let me go and beg for some pearls to decorate the love of my heart, my cows. The love of Krishna's heart, his cows. So he went to meet these gopis to solicit for some pearls to decorate his cows. And Lalita spoke up. Lalita said that, these pearls, they are meant for, these are jewelries meant for the king's wives, not for your cows. How dare you? These are meant for the king's wives, for the queens. We should give you pearls to decorate your cows? What is this, Krishna? And Krishna said, oh, Lalita, I got you. Okay. So Krishna left. So you know what Krishna did? He went to meet his mother. Hey, Janani, give me some pearls. I want to go and plant pearls in a garden by the bank of the Jamuna. The mother said, what? Pears don't grow from the ground. Everybody knows that pears grow, they're gotten from oysters, not from the ground. But Krishna insisted, you must give me pearls. You must give me pearls. I want to go and make a garden. He wants to pay back the gopis' attitude of selfishness. He wants to teach the gopis a lesson. So Krishna can beg something, can ask us, oh, give me this, surrender unto me, and this. He does not really need our surrender. He doesn't need nothing from us. He has everything. Whatever we render, whatever service we render to Krishna is for our own purification. And it's for our own benefit. So, Mother Yasoda said, okay, Krishna, all right, take the pills you want to take. So, Krishna collected the pills. He went with some of his friends, cultivated the garden by the bank of the Jamuna, planted the pills. As they were planting these pills, the gopis heard of this their great effort. So they came by. They didn't come to glorify Krishna. They just came to laugh at him and his friends. That this is, completely wishful thinking. Planting pills on the ground. And you thinking you're going to get some fruits from it. So they came by and they were just laughing. Krishna managed to ignore all of their laughter. But in a couple of days, about 3 or 4 days, the spirits sprang up. And then Krishna dragged his mother. Hey, Janani, come see. So the mother came there and she was surprised. She was surprised. The garden of pearls. So the gopis also, they heard about it, and within a few days, the whole place was permeated with powerful scent of pearls. It was spreading all over Vrindavan. So the gopis heard of it. So they came by and they saw how the whole garden was blooming with pearls. So they thought, we saw him doing this. He will not give us any pearls anyway. But we saw him doing it. Let's also do the same thing, a bigger garden. So they went and collect all the pearls from their homes. They got some labor, make some garden, planted all these pears from their homes. Everything. And then they watched. Nothing was coming. After some days, what they saw was sticker bushes, not pears. So, Krishna sent a message to them that sarcastically said that I heard, you're my wonderful devotees, and I heard your garden of pears is blooming, it's blossoming like anything. So, I did a lot of things to learn from this Leela. There's a lot to learn. Because sometimes we think Krishna is depending on us. Oh, I have to cook for Krishna. If I don't cook for Krishna, he won't eat anyway. So, when the gopis received that message, they were very, very infuriated. Krishna was being sarcastic to them. And then to cut matters short, the gopis' efforts completely defeated. What they got was sticker bushes. So afterwards, they came begging Krishna to give them some pearls to be able to replace the ones they collected from their homes. And then it came to this point where Krishna was really, he turned completely against the gopis. He was demanding such a high price, so exorbitant, that these are our village girls. They can't afford for it. But, I mentioned that even the close friends of Krishna, because of their devotion, they can chastise Krishna. So it came to a point where the gopis were asking Subal to mediate. But Krishna would not listen. Krishna, I think one time he even told, because he saw Subal was taking sides with the gopis and begging on their behalf too much, he said, Subal, you are so gullible. I give these gopis these pearls. What do you think I'm going to get? What is my benefit? We wanted peers from these gopis to, to decorate my cows. They refuse. And now you are having this on. Madhu Mangal says Subal is just not a man. He's too soft. But it got to a point where Krishna was demanding. The gopis were not forthcoming. Gopis solicited, they could pay later, and the conditions were just too harsh. And so, Subal, who is just a friend of Krishna, he chastised Krishna. He said, my dear friend, what type of person are you? These are your devotees. How you can treat them like this? Just because they committed some mistake. How you can treat them like this? So this is the mindset of an advanced pure soul. If even he sees that this, we find this in some places where the spiritual master chastises a disciple, but then the other disciples, they feel so bad that they beg the spiritual master on behalf of that disciple. This is the mentality of a devotee. When we see someone run into problems, we have to be in the mood of Subal, to beg, to find ways to rescue, to help that person. We don't say, well, you see, he's been offensive all these years, now he's gotten his due. Devotee is paraduka-duki, most aggrieved to see someone suffering. So our process of Krishna consciousness is to gradually elevate our consciousness in the practice of sadhana bhakti. So that we can come to that level where we are concerned about the growth, about the spiritual welfare of everyone around us, like Subal did. These are devotees that Krishna wanted to punish. Subal said, how can you do this? These are your devotees. Think about your services to you. They make a mistake, and so now you're going to the extreme, boy. And Krishna demanded, okay, every one of them, the gopis, they should not send messengers, they should come by themselves. Radharani should come also by herself. So Radha came, and she was hiding in some nearby bushes. And then Krishna was talking to these other gopis, and Subal was creating some intervention and all this stuff. And so Radha was hearing all of the conversation. And she sprang up from where she was hiding, and she chastised Krishna. Hey, shut up there. Stop. Shut up. The devotee, pure devotee can tell the Lord, shut up there. Pure devotee can tell Krishna's father. He tells Krishna, go and bring my wooden shoes. And Krishna picks up the shoes on his head. This is God serving the devotee. So we can only buy Krishna with devotion. We can robe him with devotion. So even the little fruits we offer, the water we offer, the leaves, putram paspam phalam tuya. He requires, he demands, yo me bhakti. Give me with love and devotion. That is the element of conquest. That is the element that can conquer Krishna. Love and devotion. So we have all of the facilities. We have the tools. We have all of the objective criteria to be able to excel, perform, perfect our devotional life. But now it's up to us how we implement these seemingly simple strategies in our lives. and attain the perfection we need. And we can do that in this very lifetime, not next life, in this very lifetime. Krishna mentions in the Gita, anyone can attain him, a woman, a child, or elderly, whatever. But how do we do that? We have to train our children to start the devotional life right from a tender age. One may say, well, the child has to be free and play around and go to school. Yeah. But Prahlad said, one can integrate the studies with sadhana. That's what Prahlad said in the Bhagavatam. He said, the devotional life should start right from now. He didn't say by the time you're married, then you start your devotional life. By the time you're married, then you start chanting 16 rounds. The time, you graduate from college, then you can, start your devotional life. No. He said now. So we have our next generation coming, and we have to prepare for a better future. Yes, this is good, but we could do better. We have to prepare our children for a better future. I go around as I travel with my preaching trips in Southeast Asia, in Europe, in America. That one common message is that we, the professionals, the students, everyone else out there, must learn the integration process. Integration in calculus, for those who read calculus, who have degrees in calculus. Calculus is a very difficult subject area. It's like someone who did aquarial science or statistics. These are very tough areas. So yeah, integrating sadhana with our professional development or our studies for students, yeah, it could be challenging, but Lord Krishna said, with practice. So yeah, we have to see how our children are being gradually groomed in Krishna consciousness. Because the children will be prepared to go to college, and the college is like a hellish planet. It doesn't mean that because the college is a hellish planet, and so we should not prepare our children to go there. They should go there and come out clean. Narada Muni goes to the hellish planets to preach, but he comes out clean. So our children also, we should prepare them to be like new Narada Muni, small, modern Narada Muni, by inculcating spiritual culture in their lives. A number of young kids, I met a number of them, even in New Jersey, the home I was staying. The girl, I remember when I went there last time before I went to India, she was like 13 or so. So I was speaking to the father before I went out to leave for the airport. I was telling him, Father, so you make sure that you don't only teach your child, this girl, how to chant, prepare to send her to college. So this girl, she turned to the father and said, she's an Indian girl. So she said, Papa, you here? Oh yeah. Now, she's 17. She's already gotten first initiation. She's finished her back to South Street. She's heading to college next September. Now what that literally means is that the child is being equipped with bulletproof. Going to the war front with bulletproof, you feel a little bit secured. Going to the war front with swimming pants, you cannot be sure. And when you go to the war front with swimming pants, and you tell your spouse or you tell your family, all right, darling, see you soon. You're not sure because you are not prepared for the war front. So going to school or going to work without being prepared, without equipping ourselves with proper sadhana to protect ourselves, it could be dangerous. So the workers, the children, those who are having children must bear this in mind. We want our children to remain Krishna conscious and develop their professional values along the line. Any comments or questions? In the absence of any other, oh yes, please. Oh, that's a very nice question. You see, the parents, it actually begins, the whole process begins prior to conception. Now, I'll tell you a story. There was this so-called demon, Hiranyakasipu. He was a terrorist, a universal terrorist. A fearless, fanged terrorist. He would chase even the demigods away, choose their positions. But he gave birth to a child, a very saintly person. And people wonder, how is that? A demon giving birth to a saintly child. How is that? Can someone explain to us how that was possible? Can anyone try? Huh? Hiranyakasipu, Prahlad. They are completely at opposite polarities. Hiranyakasipu is a demon, Prahlad is a saintly devotee. How could a saintly devotee be born, be a child to a demon? How is that? How was that possible? Before he entered the womb of the mother, how did he come into the womb of the mother? That soul was a pure soul before he entered the womb of the mother. Hearing from Nada Muni was just to resuscitate, to revamp his consciousness. But he was a pure soul entering into the family of Hiranyakasipu. How is that? Krishna's wish. That's good. But what exactly happened? Mother of devotee of Vishnu. Great. Maybe that's the reason. Okay. It was what? Sure. That's very good. Father was taking the Lord's name in anonymity. That's also very good. But there are substances in these very propositions. But the real reason is that is the power of the holy name. Hiranyakasipu, when he was having an affair with Kayadu, he chanted Om Namo Bhagavati. Om Namo Narayana. Why? Because when Hiranyakasipu decided to go to the forest to perform austerities, he had told his wife his intention. He wants to go to the forest, perform austerity, acquire power of immortality, and deal with Vishnu. And Nada Muni knew about that. Lord Brahma knew about it. Not Brahma was in anxiety. This is documented in Nrsimha Purana, chapter 40 to 43. This aspect is not included in the Bhagavatam. Now, so when Hiranyakasipu went to the forest, he was performing his austerity. Nada Muni was aware that his father, Lord Brahma, was in anxiety. Why? Because this guy is coming to make this type of demand that he may not be able, that he was not in a position to fulfill. So Nada came to Brahma, to his father, and said, Papa, don't worry, I'll take care of the situation. Don't worry, I'll take care of the situation. So Brahma, he trusted Narada. Lord Brahma knew Narada is his best of sons. Sunu Narada Vakshami. He said, Putra sisters Tapodana. You are the best of my sons. Why? You have that done. That wealth of austerity. What is that austerity? Spreading Krishna's name all over the globe. So when Narada came to comfort Lord Brahma that he should not worry, he would take care of the situation. Hiranyakasipu was in the forest performing his austerity. Narada Muni told his friend, Parvata Muni, hey, My father is in danger. Come on. Let's take the form of birds. Let's perch on a tree where, under which the Hiranyakasipu is performing his austerities. We chant Om Namo Narayana Namaha to distract him from his austerities. So they went there, perched on the tree. And they were chanting Om Namo Narayana Namaha, Om Namo Narayana. So Hiranyakasipu felt very, very disturbed. His worst enemy is being chanted. His name is being chanted there. So he got distracted. He got disgusted with the whole situation. So he came back. When he was having an affair with his wife, the wife asked him, what happened? You said you are going for many, many years. You came back so fast. What happened? And that time they were having an affair. Then he was explaining to the wife about what transpired. At that time, he discharged semen. That is how Prahlad, the star soul, powerful soul, came to take shelter of Kayadu's womb. Srila Prabhupada's ki jai. So, the holy name, my friend. So the holy name, you have to start, the child has to be taught the holy name, the parents have to be chanting the holy name. In fact, Prabhupada recommended that before the couple meet for procreation. How many rounds did Prabhupada say they should chant? Huh? No. Only 50 rounds. Only 50 rounds. Husband and wife, 50 rounds. You're hearing? So the question is, am I going to be able to do that? Yes, people have been doing it. Okay. So you have to be very serious. Be addicted to the holy name. Your wife has to be. Children, when they are young like this, you have to cultivate them, bring them like you brought them to the temple to hear the holy names. Teach them to chant at home. You yourself, you have to be serious with the chanting. And in this way, you can build up that devotional energy in the home. Yeah. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.